the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, they're struggling through some mid-season doldrums at this point. It's been a ragged patch of the schedule for them lately. And tonight, what about Colin Sexton? 6'2". Kenny, this guy's a natural scorer, still trying to evolve as a playmaker.
Played for a good friend of mine, Avery Johnson. Down there, extremely quick, athletic, creates for himself easily. Still learning how to create for others, but he's a great prospect.
You know what I like? He's unafraid of contact. He pushes the action and plays with a lot of passion.
You afraid of contact?
Nope. It's too quick for you. You couldn't even touch me.
Why'd you move?
Look at that.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm stretching. My neck's hurting.
You guys are both softies. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Pacers are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. And, of course, Alex Len. And now's the time where he's getting settled during these first few games with the new team.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And at this point of the season, Clark, we can see which teams have the better depth, the better bench. If you would talk about the importance of having a strong bench over the long haul.
For contending teams, I think it's a difference maker because it allows you to work through the length of the season in a more measured way, which gives your key players rest. You spread out the minutes over more players, so that tends to lend itself to freshness as you get ready for the playoffs. I don't know if you can overstate the value of a quality bench when you're a team that's expected to make a deep run in the playoffs.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Pacers, Bogdanovich outside at the three with Young down at power forward. Evans out there with Collison, and it's Turner in at the center. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Hill against Collison. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill. Pass to Johnson. Tries again. Evans with some nice D. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Knocked away. Evans feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, the veteran leadership Darren Collison, D.C., brings to this team is really important. His younger teammates really look up to him and respect him.
Throw good, Darren Collison.
Darren Collison played his college basketball at UCLA. Not a big name in the point guard world, but he is as reliable as they get. Excellent speed and quickness, double-digit scoring, and was the best three-point percentage shooter in the NBA last year.
And he makes both free throws. And with Collison, coaches just love him for the reasons you mentioned, Clark. Keeps an offense humming in all ways.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's cut down his turnovers over the last couple of seasons. His speed allows him to get into the open court, and he's really improved as a three-point shooter. All of those things help him run a team effectively. Even though he's not a big assist getter, he does help your offense run smoothly.
Thompson passes to Osman, out to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Hill penetrating.
You know, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the former late first-round pick Hill has really developed into a reliable shooter and wing defender. He's got good speed, gets to the rim with ease, and passes the ball well, too.
Both free throws good from Hill. Here's Evans. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. From 13, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard, Greg, both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments as well.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Hill kicks to Johnson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They get it back. That one falls.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Evans. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide-open shot from Evans. Offline with his 3. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Raptors. Osman, the pass to Hill. Kicks it to Thompson. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
The Pacers making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Here's Osman. 6 to shoot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Joseph finds Turner. Now Bogdanovich. Young right side. Evans outside. Poked away. Outside Bogdanovich. The three. Turner trying to free himself up. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from Joe Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hill. He kicks to Nance. So the wing on the left. Here's Osman. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Evans kicks to Bogdanovich. To stop the drought. And the layup is good.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
The Cavaliers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Johnson, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Indiana called for the foul.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. And Clark, you played your entire career with the Pacers. What was your favorite memory during that time?
Well, certainly realizing the dream of being an NBA player, Kevin. I was the 8th pick overall. It was close to where I played in college at Ohio State. And then being able to perform at a high level to be a unanimous all-rookie team selection, that was a pretty good highlight for me starting my career. You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
And Joseph kicks to Evans. It's Turner, high post. 6 to shoot. And here's Joseph for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, he can be lethal from distance. When Joseph has room to fire, he's not going to hesitate.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. No good on that one.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Hill passes to Thompson. Here's Osman. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And Thompson kicks to Osman. Down low, Hill finds Nance. Hill trying to break free. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Evans. Good work there as it goes. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, Thaddeus Young does a nice job setting the screen solidly and then rolling effectively so he gets a chance to score on the backside.
Hill dishes to Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The Cavaliers have yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if you're taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got three-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Joseph kicks to Len. Evans outside. Len with it, working on Fry. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From 11 feet away, again, Indiana.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Pacers making the shot. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Evans. Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. Evans against Clarkson. From about 16. And it's Evans missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And there's the pass to Hood. Kicks to Sexton. Dishes it to Johnson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Leafs checked in. Now here's Joseph. Guarded closely. Pass to Evans. Here's Sabonis. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Here's Johnson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Evans. Buries it down low. And it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Now here's Sexton. He's covered by Joseph. Sexton kicks to Hood. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Over Sabonis. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points for Johnson.
Love the shot selection of Johnson. A volume shooter who feels comfortable taking any shot available.
Here's Leaf. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Sexton. D right on him. Evans against Clarkson. Fry passes to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Clarkson's got 5.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
And Joseph kicks to Len. Joseph with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The 9-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Now here's Sexton. He's covered by Joseph. Outside Hood, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Now, here's Sexton, following the shot by Evans. Out to the wing. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Hood gets the bucket.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Evans passes to Sabonis. Back to Evans. Sabonis inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Sabonis, no good. Right side Hood. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. They need this.
You know, this is why Clarkson can be a bit of a big tease defensively. I mean, he has all the tools to shut guys down.
We've got more in store for you right after this. A top performer in clutch situations. Joe Johnson discusses his mindset when the game is on the line.
For me, not wanting to let my teammates down. I've always been kind of thrust in that position. For the most part, man, I just try and take my time. Nobody's really helping on the last second shot. Nobody wants their man to score, so it's just a mano a mano, and luckily I've made a few.
I'd say more than a few at this point. Joe Johnson has shown, Greg, that he's capable in the clutch.
And size and shooting touch, two things that age well in our league. He can still get it done.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
We've got Johnson. Sexton is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Hood in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Free throw, good from Frye. Clark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, and he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer. But really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble, and he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
Pacers trail by 3. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Inside, O'Quinn somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. O'Quinn's got his first bucket of the night. Well, Cleveland shooting about 42% so far. Sexton dishes to Clarkson. And here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Cleveland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Hill, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And the Pacers also making a change. Young's checked in for Sabonis. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. The Pacers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Joseph. They trail by 1. Passes to O'Quinn. Lets it go with the 3. And Corey Joseph with the 3. He's got 8.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Hood. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And here's 5 from the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Collison kicks to Leaf. Here's O'Quinn. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hill finds Thompson. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Collison. Hill has the open look. From outside, off the mark. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. Feeds it to Young. The pass to Leaf. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The drive by Collison. Stolen by Thompson. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Collison. Sexton, the pass to Hood. Good work there as it goes. Hood's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Now, here's Collison. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. No problems knocking that one down. Leaf's got his 1st basket of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Hood. He's got 7. Got a piece of it. Fades. He can't hit that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
For Cleveland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. He kicks to Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really, terrific work from Hill. Angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill. For the Cavaliers, Nance comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Jetty Osman in for Rodney Hood. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for T.J. Leaf. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Corey Joseph. Both free throws good from Hill. The Pacers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. They swipe it to the paint. Here's Hill. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Here's Turner following the basket by George Hill, and the shot goes down.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now, here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Collison. 5 points in the game. Back to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Sexton. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Turner. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick-and-pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Alex Len's checked in for the Pacers. Evans comes in for Thaddeus Young. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans. Len with it. He's picked up by Nance. Turner looking around. Here's Collison. Excellent D there from Hill.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Johnson. After Darren Collison's miss, he gets it in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kicks it to Turner. Johnson against Evans. Back to Turner. Over Thompson. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Hill will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Osman. Pass to Thompson. For 3, Hill. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collison. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Lynn. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 14th in blocks. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Here's Osman. It's good. Osman's got 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Collison. He's got 8. Passes it to Len. Shoots over Clarkson. Len's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Osman. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Evans against Nance. Evans dishes to Len. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Len's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Clarkson finds Johnson. Thompson left side. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Pacers trail by 4. Now here's Evans. 8 points for him. Teardrop shot. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson with the bounce pass. Clarkson passes to Nance. And he gets the bucket. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Evans. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
For sure. Agree with you there. They just didn't have it. Seemed like they were a step behind and out of sync. Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. Checking out Cleveland. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Down low, it's Young and Turner. Evans out there with Collison. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Pacers trail by 8. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Joe Johnson picks one up. And Bogdanovich, a player who has bounced around the last few seasons.
Yeah, you know what? He's a guy that spaces the floor nicely, Kevin, and he's got a toughness to him that I think was undervalued and underappreciated across the league. He can make shots off the catch and shoot or coming off screens, and he also showed himself to be a better defender than people thought he was.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Oh my gosh.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch and shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone. And really, his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
Here's Osman. Now the pass to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Evans with the rebound. Pacers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Osman, the pass to Hill. To the inside, and Thompson throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Young. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hill against Collison. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. And here's Evans outside. And the Pacers another 3.
And watching Evans there knock down the triple has the ability to be a dangerous outside scorer when he's in rhythm.
Johnson kicks to Nance. And there's the foul. And Darren Collison picks it up. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Osman. He's got 5. Johnson from outside. He can't hit that time. Pacers trail by 3. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Hill. Sinks that one from the post. Hill's got 8.
Tell you what, outstanding effort that time from Hill. Fearless in getting the shot he wants, even against tough defense.
Turner dishes to Evans. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And that's 13 points for Tyreke Evans.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Hill kicks to Nance. Passes it to Johnson. Goes up on the block. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Rodney Hood comes in for Johnson. And it's Sexton in for Cedi Osman. Then for the Pacers, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Young. TJ Leaf comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Evans. That shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Hood deciding where to go with it. The dish to Sexton. Poked away. Stolen by Evans. Jumps up. And Evans throws it down.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
Now here is Hill. 8 points for him. Hood drives in. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9. Pacers trail by 3. Evans outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's Hood. He's got 9. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Joseph. That free throw good from Hood. And so here is Indiana. Now Collison. He's got 8. Pass to O'Quinn. Down low. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Turner.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hill kicks to Frye. Sexton with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Puts it up from 7. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pacers trail by 4. The pass to Evans. Indiana moving the ball around. Collison finds O'Quinn. Turner with it from outside the arc. And the Pacers another 3.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And here's Sexton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And another miss by Cleveland. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Leaf passes to O'Quinn. Over Nance. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hill against Evans. Hill kicks to Frye. Pass to Sexton. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Turner. Cavaliers with the rebound. Frye's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Hill. He feeds it to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leaf, covered by Hood. To the middle, kicks it out to Evans. Here's Leaf. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And for three, Collison gets the three-pointer to fall. Collison's got 11.
DC accurate from long range when he gets a clean look. He's lights out.
Hill finds Nance. Now here's Sexton. O'Quinn defending. Floats one up. Hill passes to Nance. Poked loose. Stolen by O'Quinn. One-on-one fast break. For the lead, it's deflected. And here's the break. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. He has 5.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Pacers also changing it up. Lenz checked in for Turner. Sabonis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Young in for TJ Leaf.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Sexton kicks to Nance. Evans against Clarkson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Clarkson's got his third basket of the night. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
Sexton's shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with Clarkson, as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
And he can't get the first one.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well. And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Tyreke Evans. Averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And he knocks down the first one. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Pacers. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
That one drops for him. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Here's Hood. 12 points for him. He kicks to Fry. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, at best, the defense was average. I mean, he must make sure to finish these layups. Got to make those.
1:36 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. No good. That would have tied it. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. And that one is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded close. Here's Len. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Now, here's Fry. 8 points for him. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got 12.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Hood against Young. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Right side, Collison. Again, Indiana.
Collison, very crafty there. I mean, effective at creating for himself that time in the screen and roll.
Clarkson up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Clarkson surveying the floor. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get anything we want.
Greg, you can tell he wants to see a lot more activity from his team.
Yeah, and he's right. Too much ISO ball. Move it. Let's try to get a great shot, not settling for good ones.
And with 3/4 behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Thompson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Thompson misses the layup.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time. Liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Gets the bucket and the foul. Joe Johnson picks one up.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a
One
beat
shot.
in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. Free throw good. Sabonis.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
Indiana leading by 4. Young taking his time here. Collison finds Len. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Plays it up and banks it in. And for Sabonis, we all know his father was one of the best when it came to seeing the floor, Greg. As a big man, his passing game was terrific.
And skills like that go a long way in the NBA. Sabonis does all the little things that free up shots for himself and his teammates. Is starting to play with more aggression, and this is a guy that can be an all-star.
And so Collison will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Young inside. Johnson on him. Young passes to Len. Now here's Sabonis. Over Nance. Sabonis, no good. Here's Osman, defended by Young. Osman kicks to Thompson. Back to Osman. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. That's tipped.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Larry Nance Jr. at the line for two.
Two shots. Last on the first.
That one is off. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Len, and it's Evans in for Thaddeus Young. Good on the second free throw. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Evans finds Bogdanovich. Here's Turner. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Turner's got 9 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Osman. Now, here's Clarkson. And that one's good. Osman. Indiana's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Turner dishes to Evans. No good on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Osman. Evans with the rebound. Collison against Clarkson. Evans passes to Collison. Misses from short range. The Cavaliers trail by 5. To the paint. Turner against Thompson. Back to Clarkson. Here's Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers leading by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. And another shot. Got a piece of it. Shot on the wing. Johnson kicks to Osman. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Evans against Johnson. Evans finds Turner. Now Evans. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Turner. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Johnson. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Indiana. Evans has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You got to appreciate the skill set of Evans. I mean, Tyreke Evans can play a few different spots for you, and he's got nice handles for a guy his size.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Without question, Tyreke Evans displaying his skills today.
I think that's a critical timeout too, Kevin. I mean, they need to find a way to slow him down, shut him down, because he's tearing them apart right now.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Thanks, David. And so it's Indiana with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. It's Evans on the wing. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Hill kicks to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take, and he lives mostly inside the paint, and still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 16-7 run. The lead pushed to double digits. And now 24 points for Tyreke Evans.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Thompson. Kicks to Hill. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Really like the presence of mind from Hill, preparing himself to shoot prior to the pass getting to him.
Collison, the pass to Evans. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And here is Johnson. Here's...
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Now here's Turner. Evans outside. And the pass to Sabonis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Here's Hill. The teardrop falls in.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Collison dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collison. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Floats one, and yes, it's good. 9 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Collison against Hill. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Over Bogdanovich. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Now here's Evans. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Bogdanovich. That misses off the backboard.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The kick out to Hill. This one for three. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Evans. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 4 assists now tonight.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
Johnson against Bogdanovich. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Johnson's shot is off.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Now here's Evans after the miss from Joe Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich on target from 13 feet. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
And, you know, Bogdanovich is just such a deadly shooter from there. The defense has to do a better job against him in that situation.
Here's Johnson. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Indiana with it. Knocked loose. The kick out to Hill. Fires the 3. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Collison finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collison. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And here's Johnson outside. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, gotta love how cold-blooded Joe Johnson is. Doesn't back down from taking these big shots.
Here's Evans. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now. Up big, hard. Envision them losing this lead.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyreke Evans.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Here's Johnson. Hill kicks to Johnson. Inside, here's Thompson. Yes!
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And now we've got the intentional foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson over to help. Back to Bogdanovich. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. Timeout called Cleveland. They trail by 5. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
Time working against them here.
It sure is, and with such short time, it'll be really hard for them to catch up.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Johnson, the pass to Hill. Nance dishes to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tariq, what was the focus tonight going into the game?
Just playing hard. You know, we had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard. The energy, that's where it starts from. And we did a great job that tonight.
Team meetings usually a sign of trouble, but it led to a win in your case tonight. Congrats, Tariq. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.